Video can be found on the public domain in the full disclaimer stand below.
Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Lots of love and many blessings your way. And to everybody who celebrated the 4th of July, I hope you had a wonderful time. In September, there's going to be another event to honor Princess Diana's memory. The royal family just caught wind that now Meghan has decided to join Harry in September. And this has caused quite a stir within the royal family. Not only was Meghan not invited, but they never really expected her to even want to be there. She doesn't want Harry to be there all by himself like he was during the statue unveiling. It's being said that he went directly back to Meghan talking about how everybody mistreated him the entire time he was there. Meghan was afraid that was going to happen. She really didn't want him to be there by himself. Therefore, she has decided that if he's going in September, so is she. We'll get to the message that the Queen sent with Harry to Meghan here in just a minute. But first, I wanted to talk to you guys about his erratic behavior. I thought he acted strange too. Folks that witnessed Harry's behavior are now saying how strange he acted. Almost like a manic episode. He was uncharacteristically gleeful, is what one said. And someone else noticed, hey, look, he's been talking all this trauma regarding his mama's death. And for him to be hopping around and laughing and joking, you would have thought he would have taken the situation a little more seriously than he had. They said he was like a child that had too much caffeine, just hopping around and making broad hand gestures, just over-exaggerating everything, being super loud. They had to try to get his attention on several different occasions during this event, and he was only there 20 minutes. Y'all, folks left that event talking about how strange he was. One person even said he acted like a wild animal that had been caged and set free. They said William was clearly embarrassed and ashamed of his behavior. And the truth comes out that it wasn't due to the pandemic. They only invited a handful of people. It was due to the lack of trust they had for Harry. They didn't know what he was going to do in case he showed out in a bad way. How absolutely embarrassing. And speaking of embarrassing, listen to this. So when Harry arrived back in LA, they must have thought, there would be a big crowd there to greet him because he's so important. Of course, Meghan wanted this to be caught on camera, so she hired her trusty back grid. What a waste of money, because not one person recognized him. Not one person was there to care. At one point, he even looked around to see where everybody was. I wonder how stupid he felt. It's good enough for them. They need to know they're not as important as they think they are. So he said he raced home initially because Meghan was super upset over her Uncle Mike passing away. We all know better than that. The same Uncle Mike that pulled all those strings to get her over there in Argentina to work in the U.S. Embassy. The same Uncle Mike that said she's ignored him every day since. The same Uncle Mike that says she had a chip on her shoulder and a bad attitude. And when nobody bought into that excuse, she whipped out this one. Harry is now an American, and he needed to celebrate the 4th of July with the family. Give me a break. They can't be serious. Not too long ago, he was dogging our Constitution, calling our First Amendment bonkers, remember? So they'll have to come up with a better excuse than that. Nobody's buying into it. People are saying Meghan gave him strict orders. He was to return home immediately following the unveiling, and he did just what he was told. There was a lunch waiting for him and his brother after the unveiling that he totally skipped out on. That did not leave the Queen too pleased. He has proven he could care less how she feels. But now the rumor is, the reason he did not even attempt to reconcile with William, Meghan put her foot down saying she forbid it. Won't happen anytime soon. The Queen delivered quite a message to Harry, and he was to share it with Meghan. If they continued spreading lies and mistruths, it would not work out in their benefit in the end. So the very next time they sat down with somebody, they better think twice about what they're going to say. And they would be wise to take her seriously. I hope y'all are having a good day today. Thanks for being here with me. I'll see you soon. We'll talk fast. Y'all stay safe and be blessed.